Hey guys, welcome to Xbox On. So it's a brand new month, which means 4 free games are coming to your Xbox One.
So if you've got an Xbox Live Gold subscription, you can download those games for free right now on your Xbox One. So let's take a look at what's in store this month.
Grab your shorts, 2 pistols, and a nearby ancient tomb that just happens to be lying around, because it's time to play Tomb Raider Underworld. This absolute classic is one of the offerings for this month's Games with Gold, and it is a strong highlight in Lara's Tomb Raider history. First released on the Xbox 360 back in 2008, it tells the story of what happened just after Tomb Raider Legends. Lara Croft, our beloved explorer, is searching for Avalon, a legendary place that she hopes will lead her to the explanation of the disappearance of her mother. It's never really smooth sailing for Lara though, is it? Not like she just opens up Google Maps and pops in Avalon in the search bar and she's there in 25 minutes depending on light traffic. No, Lara always has a tricky time. From giant kraken who want to drag her to an underwater death, to murderous shark and jellyfish, to annoying evil guys with lots of heavy-duty weapons. What follows is a rich adventure on the search for Thor's gauntlets and hammer so she can open the Norse underworld and find her mother. Yeah, that definitely makes total sense. Underworld is classic Tomb Raider at its best. Plenty of puzzles to solve, which you'll have to grapple, explode, and jump your way through. Plenty of lush environments to mistime a jump and go hurtling to your death from, and plenty of collectibles to obsessively search for. Underworld was great because it brought in a more interactive environment, such as mud getting stuck on Lara's trousers or skin after she's had to crawl through it, and bodies from enemies staying in place rather than vanishing into video game limbo. Not the video game called Limbo, that is. That would be kind of weird if the bodies that Lara killed suddenly started raining down from above. There was also a nifty melee combat system added, which gave you that all-satisfying feeling of punching a baddie square in the face. It just feels good, you know? Of course, this is a different Lara we know from the recent reboot. Remember the slightly meeker Lara that struggled with the act of having to kill a human being to stay alive? Yeah, this Lara doesn't give a crap about that. She just mows down enemies left, right, and center. I mean, she even chucks sticky grenades at them to make them explode into firework pieces. That guy had a family, you know, Lara. You heartless monster. If exploring gorgeous levels and murdering endless baddies, RIP, is your kind of thing, then make sure to check out Tomb Raider Underworld now.
In this month's Games of Gold, you can also get the incredible adventures of Van Helsing 3, which is more commonly known as just Van Helsing 3, which is an action RPG which I believe does draw some similarities with Diablo if you've ever played that, but with a slightly more gothic theme. When you start the game, you'll have 6 classes to choose from, all offering you different playstyles. You have the Protector, the Bounty Hunter, the Elementalist, the Umbrellist, the Philosopher, and then finally the Constructor, and I hope I got all of those right, because take a moment to read through the descriptions for each of the class to help find out which is the best one for you. But personally, I went for the Bounty Hunter because I've always liked playing ranged characters in RPGs, and being totally honest, it's because he also looked pretty damn awesome, dual-wielding 2 pistols in the selection screen. The game is based in Bulgaria and revolves around the monster hunter Van Helsing, who you'll probably have heard of before. The story is also really strong and a definite focus for Van Helsing 3, and one that I really enjoyed. The dialogue between characters in the game also never really takes itself too seriously, which is really enjoyable. You'll also have your ghostly companion Katrina, who will help you throughout the game and will also level up and gain experience as you do, and also has quite a lot of depth to her own character, who you can set up to play as a tank or damage dealer depending on the class that you chose to play, which is especially useful in single player. The combat is also pretty epic, and the tower defense game returns, which you may have played in an earlier Games of Gold release, World of Van Helsing Death Trap. But if you enjoy action RPGs, the incredible adventures of Van Helsing 3 is definitely worth a download for free right now with Games of Gold. Army of Two is an Xbox 360 classic from EA Montreal, which revolves around 2 mercenary soldiers, Rios and Salim, who are working together and trying to survive while uncovering a conspiracy by their private military employers. Now, the game itself is a third-person cover shooter, very similar in many ways to Gears of War. You can slide behind cover, you can blind fire from that cover to help suppress enemies, but the unique thing with Army of Two compared to Gears of War is the fact that you have an aggro meter, which will determine who the enemies will try and kill, which helps you to create a load of strategies to make your way through the game, especially at higher difficulties. Heavy soldiers can also only ever be killed from behind, which is where you'll make the most use of this aggro feature, as one of you can take fire from behind cover while the other moves to shoot them in the back. But one of my favorites, hands down, in Army of Two is when you get into back-to-back situations, which make you feel like you're in an action movie as everything goes into slow motion while you and your partner are getting shot at from every single direction. But one thing you'll quickly find out is teamwork is key in Army of Two. You'll help each other reach inaccessible areas, you'll help each other survive from moments when you get down by the enemy, you can be dragged back to safety and revived, but importantly, still be shooting back while you're getting dragged along the floor. It's all out action. It's a game filled with epic moments, and if you've got a friend to play it with, it is one of the funnest co-op story experiences that I've ever had with my brother, so do make sure to give it a download and give the story a go.
Why? Why do I always get the scary games? Benny's perfectly capable of playing through the horrible horrors too, you know. I think the Xbox On team are just picking on me now. Anyways, I was brave enough to sample some Zombie, and it's safe to say I was pretty impressed, till I got too freaked out and had to turn it off, that is. Now, you know how it all goes with these types of games. An outbreak takes place, causing the zombie virus to spread and kill, well, everyone. Find yourself bitten or attacked by one of these flesh-hungry beasts and you become a zombie too. Simple, yet absolutely bloody terrifying. Zombie has a cool little twist on the whole zombie apocalypse gameplay though. It takes place in London, starting off in the Underground. You're contacted by a mysterious figure who gives you the task to find the cure for the zombie infection. It's up to you to set out and explore, all the while keeping alive by attacking the undead with pistols, landmines and Molotov cocktails. Zombies are drawn to the usual things, bright lights and noise, kinda like dangling a toy in front of a cat. You just know you're gonna end up getting clawed to pieces, and dying, and reanimating as a walking corpse. Okay, maybe not those last bits, but my cat is pretty damn evil. As you go on your terrifying journey, you'll find corpses to loot and items to hide away that will help you further down the line, like health and wood to barricade doors with. But now, the cool little twist. Zombie uses permadeath, so once you're dead, you're really dead. All it may take is one bite from a zombie, and that's it. Farewell, beloved character. The game will then put you in the body of another survivor, whilst your previous character turns into a zombie. If you want to get all your items and weapons back, you need to kill your old character and loot them to get them all back. How evil is that? Get attached to a character, build a life together, and then slaughter yourself from the eyes of someone else. Oh, cruel fate. Try and climb the leaderboard by killing the most zombies or staying alive the longest, and prove to your friends that you're a valuable ally when it comes to the rising of the undead. Or you could just be like me and turn it off and play some Stardew Valley again to feel safe. Either works.
So there we have it, those are the games with gold for January. Do make sure to let us know down in the comments below which ones you're most looking forward to play, and if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos.
And make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.
Bye!